Hi friends. No, I did not get my hair done again. I just washed it a couple times, and this is what happens when you wash rainbow hair. Today's video is going to be a little different. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup at all because today is going to be a pretty chilled out try on of a couple of things that I was so graciously gifted by Influenster. So hop into your favorite onesie, grab a beer, do some yoga, and then come back and let's try out some skincare together. Let's get started. So yes, no makeup today. We are going to be barefaced, trying out and unboxing for the first time some skincare goodies from Influenster, which I'm really excited about because, well, I mean, it is receiving free stuff in the mail. So the only catch about Influencer is that they want you to review their products pretty much immediately. And if you don't, I think you're less eligible for the other launches. So they come very randomly and I haven't had one in a few months. So this is really exciting. The last one I had was the mascara, which I reviewed in a Get Ready With Me. I'll link that somewhere up here. But yes, so I think they hinted at the fact that a lot of this is going to be skincare forward. And I got two separate packages in the mail, one with Vichy and one with Neostrata, which is a company name I haven't heard in a really long time. I mean, this is showing my age, but does anyone remember those Neostrata commercials? The lady who had like that European accent. I'm not really sure where it was from, but does anyone remember that? I haven't even opened these yet. Let's start with the small one, shall we? It's from Vichy Laboratories. One product. I care. Ooh, I'm excited. This insert. It says Vichy Mineral 89 Eyes. Your boost of strength for a brighter look. Ooh, this is exciting because I've actually been needing a new eye serum. It says here, it hydrates, smooths, and brightens dark circles, which is everything I need in my life. And it's hefty. Oh, it says also it's recognized by the Canadian Dermatology Association. Here it says on the back, introducing Mineral 89 Eyes, a pure and powerful formula formulated specifically for your eyes with 89% Vichy mineralizing thermal water, hyaluronic acid, and pure caffeine. It sounds really intense. Pure caffeine. It smooths fine lines with 24-hour hydration, brightens and reduces the look of dark circles, while also strengthening the delicate eye contour area. It protects your skin against aggressors like stress, which we all know I have a fair amount of, fatigue, which I also have a fair amount of, weather changes, and pollution, factors that lead to dull-looking skin, skin damage, and weak skin barrier. It says it's hypoallergenic, tested on sensitive skin, free of parabens, fragrances, alcohol, oils, and silicones, if that is something that you are concerned about. They've got a little breakdown of like some of the key ingredients in here. I actually don't know how far up they are on the ingredient list, so we'll have to take a look-see on the back of the bottle. 89% Vichy mineralizing water, which apparently is strengthening. I'm not really sure how much I buy that mineral water actually does anything, but this thing is apparently 89% water. Natural origin hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is actually used to sort of make sure that you can retain moisture better. And then the third ingredient they have here says pure caffeine, which just sounds really aggressive. Apparently this depuffs the under eye area, which I would say that that's probably true. It's not a permanent thing. And then the last one, it says natural origin dermochlorella, which apparently brightens. Not really sure why. But anyway, so that is the first package. So it says something about the mineral water on here. It says, from the depth of the French volcanoes, Vichy mineralizing thermal water is rich in 15 rare minerals and clinically proven to reinforce the skin barrier function. Let's see, the ingredient list is actually quite short, which is actually really interesting and seems promising. So of course the first ingredient is water. Shea butter is the third ingredient, which is pretty high up there. Glycerin is the fourth ingredient. Caffeine is the sixth ingredient, so it probably has a fair amount of it. And then sodium hyaluronate, which is following directly behind caffeine, so that's the seventh ingredient. So the chlorella extract is the 10th ingredient on the list, so it's kind of getting down there. So I'm not really sure how much of that we're getting in this product, so that's interesting. Let's open her up and look at the bottle because it feels really heavy. Ooh, yeah, no, that's pretty. It's got a nice ombre blue. Feels thick. How many ounces? 0.51 fluid ounces. So I'm guessing this is the full-size product that you get in the store. So this is the vitamin C and hyaluronic acid serum that I use daily, and this is a full ounce. I'm sure you don't use as much of the eye serum as you would a full face serum just because you're using this all over the face and you probably just need less product for your under eye area. All right, let's open up the big package here from Neostrata. I haven't heard the name Neostrata in like such a long time. I feel like it was the 90s when I was like watching those commercials as a kid with that woman who like said Neostrata. Do you remember that? Does anyone remember that? Or is this like the Mandela effect? Okay, let's open her up. Ooh, this one's gonna be fun. Looks like we got a little facial cleanser, and a sheet mask, which, oh, is so exciting because I am in the mood for a little pampering, so this is going to be perfect. So the main theme for this launch, I believe, was hyaluronic acid. It appears to be the forward ingredient for all of these products. It's funny how the packaging kind of all works together. It's like all blue, white. The like psychological thing is specifically a light, like ocean blue with the ingredient hyaluronic acid. That's really interesting actually. So let's talk about the mask. This is the pure hyaluronic acid biocellulose mask filled with 0.15% pure hyaluronic acid. Is form-fitting to the skin and delivers moisture to plump and smooth the look of skin. Ooh, I cannot wait. I bet it's gonna feel amazing. We'll do that second, but first we're going to use the PHA facial cleanser. This soap-free, non-foaming gel formulation gently cleanses and prepares the skin to optimize the skincare regimen that follows. Well, okay, sure. Formulating with a non-irritating polyhydroxy acid. Oh, so it's like a gentle exfoliating cleanser. I do love a chemical exfoliant. I use the Pixi Glow Tonic, which has the glycolic acid in it, which actually is a gentle chemical exfoliant and makes your skin feel so fresh. Known to lightly exfoliate without drying skin's protective moisture barrier. Ooh, there's 2 bottles in here. Okay, so we have a cleanser and we also have a face cream. So we basically have a full routine in front of us. Try our Bionic face cream. Provides intense hydration and helps soothe and revitalize the look of stressed skin. This also has the PHA, which is the polyhydroxy acids. I'm going to just go hop off, wet my face, and come back and try out the face wash with you guys. Please welcome my whale tail. You're welcome. Before my face dries, let's put on some of this cleanser. It's very gel-like, lathers up a tiny bit. No smell, which is nice. But yes, I have very hormonal, acne-prone combo skin. It's like the worst of all things. And I have been trying to curate a skincare routine to combat all of these things. It's taken me a very long time. And I've been having a pretty decent skin time right now, save for the odd breakout. But I do feel like my redness lately has evened out because of the products I've been using. I think I finally like reached a stasis with all the products working in harmony together. Just trying to really work it in. Give yourself a little face massage while you're at it. Massage the temples, massage out the worry lines, a little drainage massage. Did your mom ever tell you to like never like drag your skin down when you're washing your face, but to like pull it up so that it doesn't sag? Now that I'm 30, I think about these things. I'm gonna go rinse off. So my skin doesn't feel too dried out, which is nice. Some cleansers just like really strip you, especially cleansers that are designed to help with acne. They just sort of suck all the oil from your skin, leave you feeling a bit parched. This now feels quite good. Okay, what's next? Let's do the mask. It's funny, Neutrogena sells a sheet mask that sounds very similar to this one. It's got hyaluronic acid in it as well. They've got a whole Hydro Boost line that has hyaluronic acid in it, which I've been loving on. That's like my favorite sheet mask is the Hydro Boost sheet mask. Because honestly, the feeling is like otherworldly. They just feel like so cool and refreshing. Definitely try those out. But this sounds very, very, very similar. It's got the hyaluronic acid in it. It's supposed to be cooling, intensely hydrating. It sounds almost exactly like it. So it doesn't say to wet the face or anything. So we're not going to do that. Leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Remove mask, discard, and gently massage excess formulation into skin, which is my favorite part. And it feels pretty goopy. So I feel like there's going to be quite a lot in here. So let's tear this bad boy. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little messy. So let's unfold this bad boy. Oh, it's hard to tell where it begins and ends. Okay, that looks terrifying. Let's remove one mesh side. God, this feels like I'm doing surgery. Time for the scary part. But if it doesn't feel so nice, das is a good feeling. Okay, now we have to peel off the other. Got it, okay. Gross. All right, now I get to look like a serial killer for 15 minutes. I always laugh at beauty gurus who review sheet masks on their videos, and now look at me. What have I become? It's actually not as drippy as I thought it was going to be. I'm just going to rub all that excess stuff into the neck and décolletage. It's really soothing though, and it's very much like the hydrogel sheet mask, except this is a lot thinner. Like this membrane thing is way thinner than the sheet masks that Neutrogena makes. They're like quite thick and jelly-like, which is good and also bad because it actually doesn't stay on your face and you have to like go and lie down. Okay, now that I look like I've put on someone else's skin, which is funny considering I just watched Silence of the Lambs for the first time last week, and it was an experience. So now that I can't emote, I'm going to go lie down on my couch and then I will come back to you in 15 minutes time. It's been about 15 minutes. Time to peel this bad boy off. So upon first impression, ooh, that is serum-y. Wow. Wow, that feels so nice though. When you're sitting there and just like taking 15 minutes, even to just like close your eyes and have a moment with that mask on, this like soothing feeling of it and how like cooling it is, it's just so good. What I like to do sometimes is like take whatever's left in the pouch and then like just slather it on my face. Not particularly actually. Most of it was on the mask itself. I never know whether or not you should leave the serum on your face or like give yourself a little rinse because it's definitely sticky. I feel like I should tone. Like I should do a little toning. I always feel weird when I don't. So I think I'm gonna do itty bitty amount of toning and I'll come back to you. Okay, well that feels a little bit more balanced. Still feeling quite tacky. I'm sure the moisturizer will help balance things out a bit. So I think next I'm going to put on the eye serum because I think I want to put that directly onto the skin as opposed to having a barrier of the moisturizer. Also, if you hear music, ignore it. I can't do anything about it. 1.5 pumps. Ooh, it's very watery. I'm just gonna start patting that into my under eye and also the lid. Ooh, that was probably way too much product. So let's try and dab that out a little bit. Yeah, you don't need a lot. Wow, it's super watery. A little bit goes a long hell of a way. Okay, so clearly don't do what I did. Use like half a pump. Really cooling, soothing, no scent. Oh, I forgot to mention the sheet mask does have a bit of a perfume to it. It's not overwhelming. It's just kind of a very faint kind of perfumey scent, but it's a soothing smell to me anyway. It smells like a diluted perfume that like I would wear. Like it's very like clean smelling, but sweet. It's a nice smell. Oddly enough, smells very similar to the Neutrogena sheet mask. Maybe they just associate sort of that clean, perfumey smell with blue and hyaluronic acid and like that whole thing. Like maybe it's just sort of like a Vulcan mind meld between the companies. And I feel a little bit of a tingly sensation. That might be the caffeine. They are feeling a bit, you know, tingly, like there's something happening, like there's something active happening on your face. And I don't know if that's just sort of like a placebo thing. It does kind of give the effect that your skin is tightening. And like, I know that that's not going to be a permanent change. I'm okay with that though, because the other ingredients in here sound like they're going to be quite nourishing for this very delicate skin. And I've been on the hunt for an eye serum forever, and one that isn't going to like break the bank. We'll talk prices in a second. So now that that's all worked into the skin and I've got that like natural glow going on, last but not least, I know this feels like a lot of steps, a lot of product, although some people's night routines are intense. If you ever watch Jackie Yandi's nighttime skincare routine video, that woman must go through so much product. I don't even understand. She obviously looks fucking bomb. So also lengthy skincare routines kind of came into fashion once sort of K-beauty started breaking through into like the North American market. So let's finish everything off with the Bionic face cream. Again, it's got 12% PHA. Oh, she's thick. Okay, we're just gonna take a little bit at first. It is very thick. This is gonna be ultra hydrating. So I'm just going to work this into the face. Now this isn't my favorite texture of face cream. My moisturizer is gel based, and so it feels way lighter on the skin. Like when it like breaks onto your skin, it just sort of immediately disperses and doesn't dry, but it just like leaves this refreshed feeling as opposed to like a very like oily weighted down feeling, which this is feeling very intense. I don't know if I would like this every day. Like if you just got back from Alberta and your skin needs a drink of water, this then would feel like a relief. But right now, because it's so warm outside, it kind of feels a bit sweaty to me, just a little oily. And my face is a bit red now that I've been touching it for, you know, 20 minutes or so. Again, my skin is pretty sensitive, and so when I'm touching it, you can kind of see on my chest here too. Just to add to the pampering feeling, I'm gonna throw on a little lip oil. This is the NYX hashtag. This is everything lip lip oil. Seriously, there was a party going on out there and someone's playing the djembe and it's great. It sounds great. Not only will I use this lip oil just daily, but as an overnight lip treatment, it's really quite nice. And overnight it will just completely absorb into your lips and leave your lips feeling very hydrated overnight, not sticky at all. And it's budget friendly, so I would give this a whirl if you find it at your local drugstore. All right, let's say goodbye to Whale Tail. Does this look crazy? So let's talk prices. The thing about when Influenster sends you things, they don't send you the price of each product. I just wanted to look up each product. So far, for the most part, I was pleasantly surprised. I want to start off with the facial cleanser. The full size is actually 6.8 fluid ounces. I usually use the Clarity Blemish Control Cleanser by Mabel and Meg. It comes in a bottle that's 5 fluid ounces for $40. And the Neostrata facial cleanser is 6.8 fluid ounces for $30. And I think that's also in Canadian. So you get more product for less money. So I'm going to keep using this and see how I feel about it at the end of the day. I will update you like in a week or so on all the products, just to let you know if like I reacted in some way, if my skin started to break out or develop a rash. The Biocellulose mask is $10. And since this one seems so strikingly similar to the Neutrogena sheet mask, I decided to do a direct comparison. And the Neutrogena ones are only about $5. And they kind of feel nearly identical in application, in scent, in ingredients. They are pretty much the same across the board. So I don't know if you want to shell out twice the amount of money for one sheet mask from Neostrata when you can get the same thing at the drugstore for half the price, which has the same active ingredients in it. Of course, I don't know if the ingredients are actually comparable. Like maybe they have a different kind of hyaluronic acid. Maybe they have more hyaluronic acid in this one. The thing I think I'm the most impressed with is the price of the eye serum. So this is the full size that I received from Influenster, which is 15 mils, which is 0.51 fluid ounces. The price surprisingly is less than most eye serums I've come across. This one comes to $31 Canadian. That's pretty astounding for the amount of product that you're getting. As I've just experienced, a little bit goes a hell of a long way. So like this could last you a good solid like 6 months, maybe a year if you're really stingy with it. But what I directly compared it to was the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, which did end up giving me a rash, which was not fun. Considering for the exact same amount of product that you get, it's $50 Canadian. As long as I don't get some sort of reaction to this is clearly the better bang for your buck. Plus the ingredient list is quite minimal, which means that the active ingredients are a good portion of the product itself. So I'm super duper impressed. I had no idea that you can get an eye serum for under $50. You certainly can at Sephora. So that pretty much just kind of blew me away. I am going to definitely update you once this bottle is finished. Of course, with any product that claims to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and stuff like that, just know that it's not going to be a permanent thing. It's always a temporary fix. So it's not like I'm expecting to age backwards using this product, but I would love a product that works well, that has really good active ingredients in it, that actually will help along the aging process, especially with the very delicate skin around my eyes. It's been something I've been looking for forever. So I'm just so happy that this exists in the world. I'm gonna give you a little close-up of my skin just so you can see like how the under eyes look, how everything sort of is like jiving. So as you can see, everything is quite glowy. That is all natural. Who needs highlighter when you have hyaluronic acid? And like I always have creases under my eyes. I have since I was like 5, so I'm never gonna see these fine lines disappear. It's just never gonna happen. But I do feel like around here it's tightened a little bit. That could definitely be the placebo effect though. Like as far as I know, you can't really get direct results overnight with one product. There's a reason only really extremely wealthy people seem to age backward. I'm not looking for miracles here. I'm just looking for maintenance. That's a good tagline. If I ever create skincare, that would be my tagline. I feel very hydrated and very moisturized. A little sticky. This was really fun to film. It was really chill. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Influenster for sending me these boxes. I will definitely review them promptly on your app. Let me know if you liked this style of video, if you liked me delving more into skincare, if you didn't mind the absence of makeup today. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in seeing any more skincare videos, if anyone is interested in knowing my my daily and nightly routines for skincare, like a get unready with me, if that's something that you guys are interested in looking at, then I'm totally down to film those things. So leave that in the comments below. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in. Let's do the spiel. A few things you could do to help out this channel. 1, you could like this video. 2, you could give me a comment down below. 3, you could follow me on other social media. My Instagram is at Madelaide, the same way it is spelled here. And my Twitter is at Madsuds, which is MADDSUDZ. What else can you do? You can click the Patreon link down below. Check out what's in store there. I'm actually trying to be more active on there, throwing out polls for my patrons, getting their feedback more. I just want to see them more involved in like the production, the creative process of the channel. So that's really exciting to me, and I hope that's exciting for them too. A patron of mine who donated at the $25 level, who got my latest Patreon tutorial, which I will link up there, she recently recreated the look for her upcoming Ren Fair, sent me some photos, and she looks amazing, and hopefully she will allow me to place that here. I just want y'all to see how amazing this is, and like how cool it is that I got to create something and it now is on her face, and thus the circle of creativity continues. Oh god, it's just so amazing to create something and see it come into fruition. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. I think that's everything from me. Please be kind, be generous to everyone you meet out there in the world today, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.